Hey guys, OKC Cake Lady here. Come join me and watch me make this graduation cake. So right here, I am actually covering the cake with black fondant. And then you're gonna see me using my hands to smooth out the cake. I do use other tools as well to smooth out my cakes, but your hands are always your best tools. So right here, I'm moving the excess fondant. And on this part, I'm actually trying to tuck the fondant underneath. Now you may be wondering what this is. It is going to be a folded t-shirt. So this is a folded t-shirt right here. So you see me putting creases in the shirt as if it were really folded and kind of how a shirt would have, creases. So I'm going to do this using some tools. These are fondant tools that I am using. If you don't have fondant tools like this, get you some. They are really, really useful if you work with fondant, modeling chocolate, and other mediums. So right here, I'm almost done, and this does take a while. Next, I'm going to roll out fondant because I'm going to make another shirt. This shirt is obviously going to be white. Now you see me using my rolling pin. I will put the link to my Amazon rolling pin here. You guys can purchase it. It is one of the best rolling pins to use for fondant because it's weighted. So please look in the comments for that. It is not very pricey too. That's the best part about it. Right here, I am kind of repeating what I just did on the black shirt cake. Now I'm doing the white one, so I'm doing the exact same thing, except on this one, I will be adding some details on top here in just a moment. So obviously doing it to both sides. So now this is the other side. And that is, again, it's a fondant tool that I use. If I could find the link to this one, I will add it in my comments. So basically just look at the comments, y'all. It's gonna have a lot of information. Right here, I am making the collar of the shirt. And yeah, so I'm putting it together right there. This part is actually going to be for the buttons of the shirt. I'm using my stitching tool right there. You can kind of see the detail. I love adding details in my cakes. Next, I need to add buttons. So I'm using my button mold. Now you can pour chocolate into these little cavities, or you can use fondant, modeling chocolate, whatever you wish. I chose to use fondant, and I am just kind of using my blade to cut off the excess fondant, and I'm laying this part down and laying the buttons down. Now, right here, I'm adding my little stitches there. I decide to change the buttons and go smaller. Right here, I'm adding another part to my cake, y'all. And this does take a while. Obviously, the video is sped up, but this is a hard hat for a construction worker. So you see me just smoothing it out and tucking some of the fondant under. And again, it does take a little bit of time, but it's totally worth it. You can see some of the raised parts on the helmet. I've made a few of these before, so I was excited to do another one. Now right here, you can see that I added Star Wars on the shirt as if it's folded. Of course, it probably would be a little higher up, but it's a cake. And then I added the white shirt on top of the black one. Now right here, my client asked me to make it look a little, kind of dingy, like it had been used, right? A hard hat, he's out there working. So we don't want it to be just crisp white. We want it to look like it's been, has oil on it and all the things he's touched. An OU student, y'all, he's graduating from OU. So I made sure to add that on the shirt. And then we have a measuring tape, a contractor's pencil. Of course, you have to have a level and a blueprint. And I forgot what that thing was called. Congratulations, Cameron, you did it, was the message to go on the cake, y'all. Here is the final look of the cake. And let me give you a fact. I do not put blue icing in my clients' cakes. You don't have to worry about that. It's no blue icing in there unless you ask me to put a certain color. Generally, I will just use white buttercream. Will you guys please share this video? Please, it really does help my business. You can let me know in the comments that you've shared. Also, what was your favorite part about this cake? I would love to see your answers in the comments, you guys. Also, be sure to check out the comments. I always have additional information for you guys there. I love you, and please share this video. Talk to you soon.